Went a little too far up on the stairs. What? Well, this setup clearly is not working well for me. Wake up, Harry. Got him. One down. Guess I should probably stop goofing around if I get him again. Don't need to line the whole room up with traps. Where'd Marv go? Come on out, Marv. The setup that took forever. All because I was stupid last time I got it and accidentally set them free. I mean, if he's not gonna find me, this is fine. But he should be here soon enough, hopefully. Got my nice little trap wall. Yeah, the point of this is you can basically glitch them out. There we go. Oh, both of them broke at once. Which one did he hit? The cans or the chandelier? Good, he got the chandelier. Hopefully this will work. Yeah, if you do the setup right, then Marvel and Harry will both get stuck there, and then you can just... As long as you're not an idiot like me, you can just roam the map and they won't get free. So now it's just a matter of waiting for the clock to expire, and as long as you don't pause or anything like that, it'll be a 1958 time. Why it's 1958 instead of 20 minutes even, I'm not sure. But it is. So now we just kind of have to wait. It's a long wait, but you can go explore the house, see all the things you can hide behind. Like, I don't know how they never find you behind this. Half your body's sticking out. This one's better. Can't hide behind that. Putting the tarantula next to the iron, that's a great idea. The bed is another place to hide. I never like to use this section of the house with the bathroom. Like, playing the game legitimately. I always felt like there's no alternate escape route. If you get busted back there, you're pretty much stuck. You have to have a lot of traps to get out. There's another chandelier. Can drop the other one over here. Hopefully not go outside this time. Let's see, what other things can you... I know you can hide in the Christmas tree. Can't hide in the fireplace. And I know this game is... Well, it's... I mean, they couldn't make the house seem a little more realistic. But, like, there's one bathroom in a house of this size. The living room's a little bit iffy. And I'm guessing this is supposed to be soap. Maybe like some kind of bag. Can hide behind this bed, which, I mean, that could be useful in the full game, in the actual game, when you're not using the freeze glitch. Looks like some bots are interested. That's terrific. Oh good, the other bot account already got banned. So that's a plus. What other traps can we find and line up here? Don't think there were any out on the out in the tree house. Have to take a look at that. Got plenty of time to do it. Oh yeah, that's right. The thing that he put on there to make the doorknob hot. My now 7-year-old, she's almost 8, but she absolutely loved this movie when we showed it to her. She didn't think the first hour and 15 minutes were that great, but as soon as he started doing the pranks, as she liked to call it, she was hooked, and she would sit there. It was right at about 1 hour and 15 minutes where he's sitting down to eat his macaroni and cheese, where the pranks start, and she would always, like, if the traps part would be done, rewind it! I want the pranks again! I always remember there being so many more traps in this game. I mean, yeah, there's a lot in the basement and a lot of pretty good stuff down there, but... How many paint cans do we have? 1... I remember one of my strategies when I was doing, like, legitimate long plays of, like, well, not long play, there's no long play for this game, but playing before I found out that there was a glitch that could just freeze Harry and Marv, I'd try to get it, like, grab as many of those paint cans and just make a wall for myself in the basement. Hopefully that didn't let them out. I know I accidentally... Not entirely sure how I unfroze them, but I definitely unfroze them earlier. I was trying to, like, basically surround them completely with traps. So maybe this time I'll try to avoid getting too close to that part of the house. And just in case they get free again. Like, you don't have to be right up over there because the kitchen's already blocked off. So they'll hit a little more there. Yeah, I'd take every trap I could find. Well, generally it was just the ones in the basement, but if I had more I would, and then I'd just sit right in the back here and make a big wall of them like I'm doing up there. And that seems to be every trap. Are there any hiding places in the basement? I don't think there was anything you can hide behind down there, but let's give it a look. Keep 2 paint cans in case of emergency. I mean, any way they could possibly escape except for if they go outside. They have to escape through a chandelier. So that'll keep them down for about 30 seconds, I think it was. Can't hide behind that. Yeah, each trap, they have a different amount of time that they'll keep Harry and Marv basically down for. Like the things that look like 2 little soup cans up there between the micro machines and the TV. They barely keep them down. I think, I'm assuming it's like it's soap or something that you grab from the bathroom. That one doesn't do much of anything. But the chandelier, you can actually, if they're running under it, you can drop the chandelier on their head and then pick it up. The chandelier is only 1 use, but there are 4 of them, and each one keeps them down for something like 30 seconds. And each trap gets 3 uses before it breaks. Got like Christmas ornaments, soap, more Christmas ornaments, light bulbs, nails, an iron. Got the tarantula. So and there's a lot of the hitters from the movie. I know, like, I played the Super Nintendo, I think the Genesis, I'm not positive on this, but I thought, like, the Genesis version was pretty much the same as the Super Nintendo, where you had to, like, gather up all the family's toys, and... I never noticed that he runs behind the railing there. Guess you get the first time for everything. Does he do it here, too? Yes, he does. So we've got a bedroom here. Seems like it's weird that is this supposed to be the 3rd floor? Is this like the attic? Because the house definitely had an attic room, but this, I guess maybe this is attic-y. Oh no, there's another bed. I guess there was a bed in the attic, but there's 2 bedrooms up here. And the tree house. Other times I'd sit there, this was kind of stupid, but I'd line up traps all the way around the ladder here. Because that was, I believe they climb at the same speed as you do on the ladder, but they're so much faster on the rope crossing, and you can't put traps there, so if you get stuck out there, or you don't move quick enough, you're screwed. What else can we look at in this house? Get there. Like here's where the TV was. There's a fireplace, but you'd think they could have, like, well, I guess they didn't want to block the window by putting a chair or something in there. You're supposed to watch the TV with nothing to sit on. I don't know what this is. This like a little shelf or something? Be nice to be able to go into this closet. Like, why do they even have a door there? Because you'd think that would be, even if it's just a closet, well, maybe it's a place you can hide. Let's see. We got time. Nope, can't do anything there. hide behind this bed. Basically anything that's, well, not anything, but it has to be 2 or 3 little blocks high for you to hide behind. Like this one's 3, so your head's just peeking out. How he crawls behind the bed so quickly is beyond me. Here's another 3 high you can hide behind. This is one game I wouldn't mind if the cats were hopping all over me, but they're just sitting there. Desk to hide. And then here's a 2. Oh no, it's this one. Never got, like, that's would be so obvious someone's behind there. And I believe if they're in your line of sight, I'm not positive on this, but if they're in your line of sight and they see you go into hiding place, they'll get you. Otherwise, they can run by once. And if they run by you once, unless, like, it doesn't count as 2 if they go through once and then come back. So, like, if you're in the Christmas tree and one of them runs by, you're not going to get caught as they go back out. Like, well, let's go over and... We got time to kill here. Do another example of that. Like, if you're in the tree and Harry runs by, goes to that end of the house, and then runs back, I don't believe that counts as 2. Otherwise, it'd be pointless to hide in a place like this. But if he leaves the screen on the other side and then comes back, I think it was. It's been so long since I did a legitimate playthrough of this game. I actually have 2 copies of the card. And I traded in a bunch of my old Game Boy Advance games. Like, I had a bunch of stuff in really well-conditioned boxes with manuals, and ended up getting almost $1,500 for them. And they had a copy of this laying around at the place I traded them in, and I had so much store credit. I was like, yeah, let's get this. Got a Mega Man board game, a bunch of other stuff like Rygar, a couple Mega Man ROM hacks, a Mega Man in the Mushroom Kingdom and Rockman Exile, which I'm saving for. I don't know what I'm saving them for exactly, but I am saving the first playthrough of those for something special. Who knows what that is, but I don't know which one I'm looking forward to. I know they're both ROM hacks. Mega Man in the Mushroom Kingdom is pretty obvious what that is. But Rockman Exile, I don't know much about it other than it's a ROM hack. One of the guys at the store told me it was a really, really difficult version of the game. But that's really all I know. Don't want to get too close and knock him out. I think the timer should be up in a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I want to say it was just shy of 10 minutes on the stream when I started this round, which would give us about minute 15, minute 20 left before we're done. I don't know why it would take, I mean, were the roads bad? Like in the Friday the 13th 2017 game, you call the cops in Crystal Lake. Yes, it's the middle of summer, but sometimes it's raining. And the cops will get there in 5 minutes, or down to, I believe, 4, possibly even 3:30 if you have the My Dad's a Cop perk. But here he's calling about someone breaking into his house, and I believe Home Alone took place in Chicago in the 1990s, I believe it was. Maybe it was, I don't think it was the late 80s. It could have been, but it still takes them 20 minutes to arrive. I mean, I know they've got to pick a timer that's doesn't make the game super quick and easy. But alright, timer should be running out soon. There we go. Flex on him, Kevin. And somehow it's just one officer.
I don't know that one.
I wasn't talking to you, Alexa. I said, oh, flex, Alex. Got it. Was wondering why she started talking. Good score. I believe that's every trap, too.